Y'all see us, period. We look good.
Get ready to snatch your man.
Period. Let's go one at a time. You go first.
Alright, so
Period.
hey y'all, look at my wig.
Yo, we still gotta add the guys to be and stuff. Scoot over.
But we still
Yo, my wig is eating, period.
Girl, look at mine.
It's flat. It looks like it's really on. So, yeah, hold on. Y'all, period. I'm Nicki Minaj.
I'm Five. I'm Lotto.
Period.
The big one, not the little one. Oh, I think I'm talking about the little one. I'm about to put some on too. The big one.
I'm a Barbie girl in
Yeah.
Barbie dream house. The way can be yelling, got me yelling out of the scream house. Yelling out, we ain't selling out. We got money, but we ain't belling out. And I think Ferrari ain't belling out. I told Ken to bring Barbella out.
How about we surprise Lay with this? Selling in the wig.
It's Barbie girl, you still in doubt.
And I'm better like a Barbie.
Y'all like my wig?
The boys are liars. The boys are liars. It doesn't see you. You're not looking at me, boy.
Goody.
I need some of that. Yeah.
Don't play on this. Because, period.
I need some of these. Give me this one.
Your wig look good, twin. It's gonna be alright.
It's your mama, girl. It was like my mama was wig for.
Y'all see us, period. We look good.
Wow. Just wow. I want to say shalom. First thing and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings and salutation to the hopeful elect. New as in the gospel abroad, lift up the standard of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, wherever it may be. This is just a lesson through the spirit, man. This is very, very disturbing. I have these three young girls here. They can't be no more than 8. They must be like 7, 8, maybe 9 at the most, probably younger. Okay, I'll give them between the ages of 7 and 8 and 9. You know what I'm saying? If not younger than that. But this is very disturbing, man. These three young girls are literally they're destroyed. Okay, and you know who I blame for this? I blame the black woman for this. You know. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai, you so-called black women, Hispanic and Native American women, this is what you do to your daughters. Okay, you slut your daughters out by putting them in front of this entertainment shit. You know, these Cardi B's, Nicki Minaj's, Lotto's, you know, Sexy Red, all these women, Suki Hana. These are basically women and role models to these young girls, man. That's supposed to be trained up to be young daughters of Israel, young princesses, man, young wives. You know, but yet these little girls, they probably can't even count to 20 backwards. They probably can't even spell the entire name, but yet they are looking up to women like Nicki Minaj, Suki Hana, Lotto, Ice Spice, and just a bunch of degeneracy, man. And the black woman find this cute. Okay, Keisha thinks it's cute. Oh, what's wrong with them doing that? They just make believing. Well, that's a bad role model to put in front of your children, man. Okay, because they're starting young with it. And kids are highly receptive to certain things, man, especially things of color. Okay, so with that being said, man, these young girls, they see these TVs, they see the BET Hip Hop Awards. Okay, they're watching these movies, they're watching P-Valley, they're watching Suki Hana, and then you're breeding young whores. Okay, I mean, look at them, man. They already got the provocative spirit on them. They already got the sexual movements on them. Okay, they got this color-coded hair, and where you think they got this from? They got it from their mothers, man, because their mothers engage in this behavior. You know, I'm guessing the mothers may be, 18, 19, 20, sometimes 21, and sometimes you got women in their upper 20s and early 30s that condone this behavior among the youth. So you black women, man, you got a lot of blood on your hands, man, okay? You have a lot of blood on your hands because it's natural for young girls to want to dress up and make up and put on, you know, stuff like their mother stuff. I mean, that's natural. Our sisters did that stuff. You know, they see the mother, they mimic the mother, and, you know, they want to be beautiful. This is just something in a little girl's spirit for the most part. You know, makeup and stuff like that, you know, a little fake makeup, a little fake nails. They do things like that. But even then, when it comes to being a role model that promotes whoredom, okay, that's known for being like straight up prostitutes and whores, these little girls that they've been... They're going to be having sex at the age of 11, man. I guarantee you, if we're here long enough, one of these young girls is going to end up pregnant by the age of 14. That's if we're here long enough. Lord's will, we're not. But regardless of it, this is Keisha, she breeds this type of behavior, man. And this is because the fathers are not around, okay? A lot of times the mothers, they push the fathers out their life because the fathers don't pipe to the woman's tune. And I'm realizing now more than ever in America, man, when you're engaging in intercourse with a woman and you get her pregnant, what I'm realizing now is that a lot of times the men or the father, you have to be under the mother's guidelines in order for you to have a relationship with that child. And I know a lot of men, real men, they would rather leave before they have to suffer being in captivity and involuntary servitude to a woman that's going to destroy the child. I mean, it's just like almost like a tug of war every step of the way. From the moment a child is born, the family starts to act funny. The child, she barely wants to bring the kid around the other side of the family. You got to force her to do that. It's constant arguing and bickering. Then dietary changes. Well, don't feed the baby this because that's unhealthy for her. Let's put her in this school. And everything that you bring to the table, she opposes. And on top of that, her being out of order anyway. So how much longer you think a man is going to compromise his integrity in order to have a relationship with that child if the mother is misbehaving like that? Most men are just going to say, you know what, fuck this. I'm done with it. I ain't even trying to hear it no more. Put me on child support. I don't give a shit. And most men go that route. Okay, see, it's a bigger picture than it just being a bunch of niggas that don't want to be there for their kid. Sure, you got men out there that just don't give a shit, but you got honest men out there, and it's reported statistically that so-called men of color take care of their kids more than any other nation, man, any other race. You know, but that's always a other side of the story as to why the man isn't there. But unfortunately, that gets shunned because for the simple fact, according to this society, a man is supposed to be a man no matter what. No matter what she do, you got to be there for your kids. You got to take the abuse. You got to do what she say if you want to be in that daughter's life. But what good are you in being in that kid's life if you don't have any influence over the fucking kid? You know what I'm saying? You're trying to feed the kid a biblical diet, and all of a sudden that's getting shot down. You have to take it to this school. There's no partnership there. So most men like, fuck it, I'm gonna leave, and then it results to this, and unfortunately. You know, and that's the curses, unfortunately. But I'm gonna play the rest of this video, and we're gonna get a couple of precepts. But Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, what's this other demon name? Sexy Red. All you women, all you have a lot of blood on your hands, man. Okay, and Yahweh Shimi Hawashai is gonna destroy you with the sword destruction. Okay, all you celebrity female artists is among Jake nations, among the Jake race. You're gonna die a horrible death, man. Okay, you are gonna be destroyed vigorously because there's no excuse for this type of behavior. And these little girls, hey, they're gonna get it too, man. Because unfortunately, they don't have the proper guidance. And the Lord, he's not a respecter of persons. You're breeding the next generation of whores, man. And if this is the generation that we have to look forward to the future of humanity, then we're fucked. That's why the Lord got to get us out of here. But I'm gonna play this video, and then we'll get a couple of precepts because I recorded it.
Get ready to snatch your man.
Period. Let's go one at a time. You go first.
Alright, so
Period.
hey y'all, look at my wig.
Yo, we still gotta add the gas to be and stuff. Scoot over.
But we still
Yo, my wig is eating. Period.
And Salakia, and I'm noticing they're sticking that tongue out. Now I forgot what goddess that goes back to that. I'm not sure if it's demon god. I don't know if it's the goddess Kali, but it was one of them gods that I know it was an Edomite god. I think she got like 8 hands or some shit. I can't recall it. But basically, when you see the picture, she's basically dressed in the attire of a harlot, and she has a tongue licking out. And subconsciously, these women do that in their pictures. They stick their tongue out, which is another symbol of whore or harlotry, man. Okay, when you see a woman taking pictures with her tongue out, that shows you what type of woman she is. That shows you she gets down. Okay, she gets down, man. All right, and these little girls are picking up on that promiscuous, provocative spirit. And the mothers in the background thinking it's cute, you know, bringing different men in and out of the house. You know what I'm saying? 7, 8 men, sometimes 8 men within 3 or 4 days, man. They're seeing different men. And these little girls are exposed to it, so they're going to mimic what the mother do. And it's a constant cycle of degradation among our people. All right.
It's flat. It looks like it's really on. So, yeah, hold on. Y'all, period. I'm Nicki Minaj.
I'm Lotto.
Period.
The big one, not the little one. I think I'm talking about the little. I'm about to put some on too. The big one.
I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie dream house. The way can be.
And these little girls, man, I guarantee you they can't do any basic arithmetic. They can probably barely read. Okay, they probably kick up trouble in school. Ain't no telling. Probably get caught in the coat room kissing. I'm guaranteeing you they academic levels are below standards, man, because the parents ain't spending time with the kids. You know the fathers ain't there because the mother, she pushed the father away, or the father was some dreadhead kill boy that's probably doing fucking life in jail for running into an innocent person by stealing a car. You know, these are the degenerates that these women have babies with, man. And then they want to complain they can't find good men. Well, hey, you ain't trying to deal with a man of the Most High, good men. And the men of the Most High won't deal with you or this.
Got me yelling out of the screen house. Yelling out, we ain't selling out. We got money, but we ain't belling out. And I think Ferrari ain't belling out. I told Ken to bring Barbella out.
How about we surprise Lay with this?
It's Barbie girl, you still in doubt.
And I'm
Y'all like my wig?
the boys are liars. The boys are liars. It doesn't see you. You cannot look at me, boy.
Goody.
I need some of that. Yeah.
Don't play on this. Because, period.
I need some of these. Give me this.
Your wig look good, twin. It's gonna be alright.
Girl. It was like my mama was wig.
Y'all see.
And that's the spirit they picking up on, that spirit, man. I had this, man, it was a while back. This probably was about 13 years ago, man. It was this chick I used to go to school with. And I ran into her after school. You know, I ran into her a couple years after I graduated. She hit me up on Facebook, man. She like, hey, what's up, such and such. I'm like, it was good, you know. Cute little chick, you know, nice, short, petite. You know, Jake gonna do what Jake gonna do. So, you know, she invited me over to the crib a couple of times. And, you know what happened from that point. But she had that Nicki Minaj spirit on. She was so possessed by that Nicki Minaj demon to the point she even talked like the bitch. In the back of my mind, I'm like, this woman is straight wicked. You know, and that I went in the truth then. And at that time, I'm like, shit, you know, Jake just trying to get what he gonna get from him. Like, I ain't finna take this bitch serious. Like, she's a whore. Like, you know what I'm saying? Jake do what Jake do. And that was the end of it. But back of my mind, I'm like, man, this woman is out of goddamn mind. She literally has an accent. She's literally possessed by that demon. And these little girls, and it puts me in remembrance of how these little girls are acting. Okay, so this is the this is how sad it is. This is the role model here. Okay, you got Nicki Minaj, you got Lotto, and you got Ice Spice. Okay, a bunch of promiscuous sluts, man. Okay, a bunch of demons. And all you women, you have the blood of the youth on your hand, and the Most High is gonna lay that to your charge. Look at this. This is their role models, haughtiness and whoredom. Okay, the scriptures say you ain't supposed to make a whore of the daughters of Israel. These little baby girls ain't no more than 7, 8, 9 years old. They ain't over 11. They ain't 12 yet. Look at this. And this is the vibration that they're putting on it. And the youths are exposed to this madness, man. All right, so let's get a couple of precepts here. This is the book of Proverbs 14, and I'm going to start at 1. It says, every wise woman built her house, but the foolish pluck it down with their hands, okay? And you women are a bunch of foolish. You're foolish, okay? You've literally bought into the demonology of this. That's not even a real word. You bought into the demonology that this society has perpetuated, and you took the bait. You know what I'm saying? All because you wanted to fulfill some type of self-lust or some type of infatuation, being mentally displaced and insecure. You know what I'm saying? You push the whole thing of a boss bitch. I'm an independent woman, and then you're promoting that to your daughters, man. You're supposed to train up a child the way they should go. Okay? It says here, every wise woman builded her house, but the foolish pluck it down with their hands, man. And this is the point of it, man. Okay, our women are totally out of order. They're totally in a degenerative spirit. You know, and it gets worse. Okay, because I mean, you got them doing it all across the board, man. This is why, hey, brothers, hey, man, if you have children with black women, man, and you can't seem to get a stronghold on that relationship, and you know, you can't really have a relationship with the child as you want, man, just send a prayer up to the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? Send a prayer up to the Most High, because what I'm realizing, a woman would never realize that she's totally destroyed our family. You know why she's not going to realize it? And even if she do come to terms with it, she would never outwardly admit it because society does not hold her accountable for that. Okay, society is not going to tell her, well, because you was not cooperative with the man, that he's not around. They're not going to tell her that. They're going to push the whole, he's a deadbeat. He don't want to be there for his child, but they're not going to push the fact that, well, maybe she was too unbearable to deal with. You know what I'm saying? And in order for the man to not put her ass in the spirit world, he left. See, they're not going to tell that part of it because, see, women, they dodge accountability like Neo dodging bullets. And this is the result of it, okay? So this is the book of Isaiah 3:12. It says, for as my people, children are the oppressors and women rule over them, man. This is the count of it, man. Children are the oppressors and women ruled over them. And that children is really going into this Edomite, but manifold sense, the children, because you have to lie. If you go to school and you go upside your child's head for putting on a colorful, a candy cane wig or a bubblegum wig, they will literally lock you up and they will take your child and they will put your child in the hands of a degenerate, man. Somebody that's going to do something twice as worse. You know what I'm saying? And then before you know it, you sitting in jail. DCFS has your child. And then before you know it, you're just an enemy of the state. So the only way out is destruction, bro. We have to get out of here. That's the only remedy is Yahushua coming to destroy this place. Because, I mean, what else can happen from this point? All right. Another precept here. Let's get this book of Matthew's 24th chapter. Because this thing, man, it's ridiculous. It's past the point now. It's to the point that this shit is going too far. All right. This is the book of Matthew's 24:34. And this is why I say what I said earlier, that I don't see the Most High rising up another generation after this. This is it. Because technically, if these little minions get older, we're going to have a group of straight up misfits running around. You already got the Kia boys, man. They already stealing cars and breaking in people's houses out here in Kansas City, man. You know, Jake is realizing they're going to Edomite neighborhoods. They're coming up north. You know what I'm saying? They're coming up north. They're going to the suburbs. They're going on high-speed pursuits. They're stealing vehicles, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, in broad daylight, Jake is doing his little 15, 16, 17-year-old gremlins. They're doing this, man. You know, because they're realizing that there's no resources in their hood. They go and terrorize everybody else. You know, like over the Thanksgiving weekend in Chicago, I believe they had like 12 or 14 carjackings, man, over a weekend. Breaking in stores. Motherfucker robbed the security guard. You know? And these are young cats doing it. I mean, 15, 16 years old doing degenerate things like that, man. And you got, hey, Keisha, you're to blame for it. Okay? So this is the book of Matthew 24. And I'm going to start at verses 33. Matter of fact, I'll start at 32. It says, now learn the parable of the fig tree. When the branch is yet tender and putteth forth leaves, ye know that summer is nigh. So likewise, when you see all these things, know that it is near, even at the door. So, hey, our salvation is near. Okay, we getting ready to get delivered, but the Most High is going to melt this place. And the people that's left here in America, when those missiles touch, including children, hey, you're going to get melted, man. Okay, the Lord ain't going to spare them little girls, man. He's going to destroy them. If they don't be destroyed in a coming famine and a siege, which 9 times out of 10 they probably will, because the famine is going to starve a lot of Jakes out. But, hey, the Lord can raise those spirits up to get hit with the missiles, man. But, hey, this place needs to be purged. And it said here, verily I say unto you, this generation should not pass till all these things be fulfilled. Okay, and this generation is not going to pass. Okay, there's no other generation coming out. I refuse to believe the Most High is going to kill off us, and then another group of our children have to become the prophets, man. We have children that don't even want to cooperate. You know what I'm saying? Brothers got children out there, but a lot of brothers' kids ain't prescribing to the truth or subscribing to the truth, because they dealing with stiff-hearted, wicked, rebellious women that won't allow it. Oh, well, yeah, my kid can't be in that then. My kid gonna go to church every Sunday. Yeah, your kid going to church every Sunday, but on Monday they going to school with candy cane wigs on their heads, man. What kind of sense does that make? I don't want my kids part of that Israelite stuff, man. It's stupid, man. You know? Ezekiel 16, and I'm gonna start at verses let's start at verses 43, even though the point is in 44. It says here, because thou hast not remembered the days of thy youth, and hast fretted me in all these things, behold, therefore I also will recompense thy way upon thy head. and show the Lord Yahweh, and thou shalt not commit this lewdness above all their abominations. But behold, everyone that useth this proverb shall use this proverb against thee, saying, as is the mother, so is her daughter, man. So usually if you have a degenerate of a mother and a grandmother, 9 times out of 10, the kid is going to be a degenerate times 5, man, times 4. This is why you have little weave hair little girls like that. Yeah, sure, little girls always play makeup and dress up. Of course, they were always known to do that. But the scary part about it is they're role models. You know, it's like one thing if your mom was a singer and a church singer, or she was like somebody of reputation of some type of modesty, you know, and a girl mimics that, that's okay. But it's just like now you got Nicki Minaj, you got Sexy Red, you got Suki Hana, all these low-life sluts that you women look up to, and that you feel like you're going to keep a man with that behavior, you're through. All right, matter of fact, let's go here, man. Titus 2 and Timothy 2 and 9. Nope, that's not the one I want. The one at Titus. This is the book of Titus 2, and I'm going to start at verses 3. It says, the aged woman likewise, which is you older women, that they be in behavior as becoming holiness, not false accusers, not giving too much wine. And women, bro, women drink more than men. You know, when I'm finna turn up, I'm finna go grab me some Henny. You got women drinking Henny, bro. Straight up Henny out the bottle. It's like, what is this? And it says, teachers of good things. Okay, good things, man. How to obey your husbands, how to cook, clean, sew, how to be modest, man, how to show respect, that they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husbands, and to love their children, to be discreet, chaste. Chaste means not promiscuous, man. Okay, discreet, keeping a low profile. Everybody ain't got to know you. You ain't got to speak to every man that cross your path. Okay, not wearing provocative clothing. You know, it says keepers at home, good, obedient to their own husbands, that the word of the Most High be not blasphemed, man. Okay, so anything else is blasphemous. So these little girls are already being taught to despise men. You know, by the time of 14 years old, they ain't going to be trying to submit to no man. I want to find me a husband to cook and clean. Yeah, right. You'd be surprised if you get a bowl of microwave. You'd be surprised if you get a bowl of oodles and noodles from one of them when they get older, man. I ain't cooking your food, nigga. You better go cook your own food. Like, baby, go bring me a banana. I look like your maid. This is what you got to deal with. You know, and the mothers promote that because the mothers are wicked. All right? I'll get one more precept and I end it. Point is being made. I don't want to make this too long because I know I don't really want to be going in. You know, I'm just cursing out Keisha's like beating a dead horse at this point. You know, but, you know, the spirit just hops on you to do it just because it needs to be done. But, you know, I'm getting to the point now that I'm just like, hey, you women, in my book, the judgment has already been set. At the end of the day, you just gonna be destroyed. Okay, the warning is going out. Okay, these videos get thousands of views, and I know that now. Okay, brothers, like I've seen a video that may have had like 5 views but 30 likes. Like, how is that possible? So these videos are getting hundreds of thousands of views, man. But we're just shadow banned because Esau wants to discourage us. Okay, he don't realize that we're being aided and being possessed by a Holy Spirit that's keeping us going. We don't give a damn about views and numbers, but guess what? You better believe that these celebrities are watching his videos. They know. That's why Cardi B was talking about wanting to off herself, man, because of it. And you know what, Cardi B, that probably be the, you know what, man? I ain't even gonna say nothing, man. Whatever. If you off yourself, that's your business. All right, you've done enough wickedness, so hey, if that's your conscience condemn you, then so be it. Have at it. Should make sure you take a selfie before you do it. But anyway, this is the book of Sirach 3, and I'm gonna start at verses 2. It says, for the Lord have given the father honor over the children, and have confirmed the authority of the mother over the sons. Man, women that have sons, man, I feel for them boys. You know, this is why you have kid boys out here. You know, little emotional demons, man, little PJs, little Ray Rays, man, little Tyrones and stuff like that, man. Terrences, you know, little Duquans, little Jeromes and stuff like that. Raquans. You know, you got women that want to be in relationship with their daughters. You got women gloating on the fact on how pretty and handsome their son is. I see that all the time. Oh, my son is so pretty. He's handsome. Why would you want a pretty son? Okay, now if the Lord gave a man fair looks, then okay, cool. Let that be blessing and to him. But you women, you take that as a badge of honor. Oh, my son is so handsome. Like, okay, you want to fuck your son now? Weirdo. But it reads here, it says, whoso honor his father, making an atonement for his sins. And he that honored the mother is as one that laid up treasure. Whosoever honored his father shall have joy over his own children, and he who maketh his prayer should be heard. But he that honored his father shall have a long life, and these children, they don't honor their father. Okay, clearly among the Jake neighborhood, Jake communities, and Jake race, Jake don't honor their father. Jake hates their fathers based on a one-sided narrative. You know, and then you just got some men that ain't right. I mean, I will say that. You got a lot of Jakes out here that ain't right, man. You know, but it's hard for Jake to stay in a relationship when you got to deal with all the madness. Jake just like, you know what, I'm done with it. Call me when you're 18, you know. But at that time, the kid hates you, so they probably won't happen. So it's all jacked up. But it says here, and he that is obedient to the Lord should be a comfort to his mother. For he that feareth the Lord will honor his father and will do service to his parents as to his masters. But honor thy father and mother both in word and deed, that a blessing may come upon thee from them. For the blessing of the father established the houses of the children, but the curse of the mother rooted out foundations. And hey, these women are cursed, man. All right, but anyway, man, Ezekiel 9:4. That's also a good chapter to go into, knowing the judgment of the Heavenly Father. But with that, all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. And with that, Shalom.